Hi friends, welcome back to next session of alcohols, phenols and ethers. In this session, we discuss about the chemical properties of alcohols and phenols. There are the number of properties. First property, laboratory test. In this laboratory test, there are four type of tests. First test, it is the litmus test. See here. As you know, alcohols are neutral in nature. Litmus test, in this litmus test, these alcohols do not change the color of litmus paper. Okay, hence alcohols are neutral in nature. In case of phenols, the litmus paper, blue litmus paper changes to red color. Okay, hence it is acidic in nature. Okay, then second test, reaction with base. There is alkali metals, sodium hydroxide, sodium bicarbonate, sodium carbonate. These are the number of bases. First of all, we discuss about the with sodium metals or alkali metals. When alcohol reacts with sodium metal, then it gives the sodium alkoxide with the liberation of hydrogen gas. For example, ethyl alcohol, it reacts with sodium metal, then it gives the sodium ethoxide with the liberation of hydrogen gas. In this case, alcohols do not react with sodium hydroxide and sodium bicarbonate. Okay, only it reacts with sodium metals or potassium metals. Then phenol. Phenol, it does not react with sodium bicarbonate. See here, this phenol does not react with sodium bicarbonate, but this phenol, it reacts with sodium hydroxide and it first gives sodium phenoxide. Then this sodium phenoxide acidified with hydrochloric acid and it regenerates the phenol. Okay. Then third test is the characteristic test for phenols. In this test, phenol reacts with neutral ferric chloride, then it gives violet, purple or green color of ferric phenoxide, and this test frequently asked in the examination. Okay, then fourth test, distinguishing test for alcohols, that is for primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. This test, it is given by the Lucas reagent. Okay, Lucas reagent, it is the anhydrous zinc chloride and hydrochloric acid. Okay, see here, primary alcohol, example, it is the ethyl alcohol. It reacts with Lucas reagent, then it gives the ethyl chloride on heating. Okay, secondary alcohol, that is the isopropyl alcohol, reacts with Lucas reagent and it gives isopropyl chloride. Okay, and then third, tertiary alcohol, example, it is the tertiary butyl alcohol, reacts with hydrochloric acid at room temperature, then it gives tertiary butyl alcohol. In these examples, see here, tertiary alcohol, it gives the turbidity instantly. Okay, and secondary alcohol, it reacts with Lucas reagent and it gives the turbidity. Okay, slowly as compared to tertiary alcohol. But primary alcohol, it gives the turbidity with Lucas reagent on heating only. Okay, this is the difference or distinguishing test between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Then next properties, reactions due to breaking of OH bond. As you know, alcohol, in this alcohol, OH is the functional group. In this functional group, this bond is break down and it gives the reaction. Okay. In this reaction, first esterification. What is esterification? Esterification is the process in which alcohol or phenol reacts with carboxylic acid or acid chloride or acetic anhydride in presence of concentrated H2SO4, then it gives the ester. This process is called as esterification. Okay. First reaction, reaction with carboxylic acid. See here, alcohol reacts with carboxylic acid in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, then it gives ester and water. See here, from this OH bond, from this alcohol, OH bond it break down and this RO gets attached to this carbon atom and it gives RO C double bond OR, that is the ester. Okay, and remaining portion is OH and H, that is S2. For example, ethyl alcohol. This ethyl alcohol reacts with acetic acid in presence of concentrated H2SO4, then it gives ethyl acetate and water. Okay. Then second reaction, reaction with acid chloride. Acid chloride RCOCl, it is called as acid chloride. This acid chloride reacts with alcohol in presence of pyridine and it gives the ester and HCl. Okay, see here, this RCO and OR, it gives the ester and remaining portion is Cl and H, that is HCl. Okay. For example, ethyl alcohol. This ethyl alcohol reacts with acetyl chloride in presence of pyridine, then it gives the ethyl acetate and HCl. See here, this pyridine is used for the neutralization of hydrochloric acid. This pyridine is a base. Okay, hence this pyridine is used for this reaction. Then reaction with acid anhydride. This acid anhydride, see here, RC double bond O C double bond OR. This acid anhydride, it is obtained by the removal of water molecules from two molecules of carboxylic acid. Okay, and it gives the acid anhydride. See, alcohol, it reacts with acid anhydride in presence of acid, then it gives ester and acid. See here, this RC double bond O R, RC double bond O R, it gives the ester and remaining portion RC double bond O H, it gives the acid. Okay. For example, ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol reacts with acetic anhydride. This acetic anhydride, it is the example of acid anhydride. Okay. In presence of acid, then it gives ethyl acetate and acetic acid. It is the byproduct. Okay. The next example, salicylic acid. This salicylic acid reacts with acetic anhydride in presence of acid. Then it gives acetyl salicylic acid and acetic acid. This acetic acid, it is the byproduct. Okay, and this acetyl salicylic acid, or it is also called as aspirin, it is the main product. Okay. Then reaction due to breaking of CO bond in alcohols. See here, this is the COH. In this reaction, there is breaking in this CO bond in this way. This is the breaking of CO bond. See here, that is C and OH. Okay. First, reaction with hydrogen halide, that is HX. For example, HCl, HBr, and HI. These are the example of hydrogen halide. First example, this alcohol reacts with HCl, hydrogen chloride, in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride. As you know, in the previous reaction, that is Lucas reagent, reaction with Lucas reagent, we have already seen. It gives the alkyl chloride and water. Then second, Alcohol reacts with hydrogen bromide. On heating, it gives alkyl bromide and water. Next, alcohol on heating hydrogen iodide, then it gives alkyl iodide and water. In these three reactions, only alcohol reacts with HCl. For this reaction, catalyst is required, but in case of hydrogen bromide and hydrogen iodide, in these two reactions there is no catalyst is required. Okay, then next reaction, reaction with phosphorus trichloride, PCl3. For example, C2H5OH, ethyl alcohol, refluxed with PCl3, then it gives C2H5Cl and H3PO3, ethyl chloride and sorry, phosphorus acid. Balance this reaction, these three, it gives thrice C2H5Cl. This is the balance reaction. Next, reaction with phosphorus pentachloride. For example, ethyl alcohol, reflux with phosphorus pentachloride, then it gives ethyl chloride and POCl3 and HCl. It is the phosphoric chloride. Next reaction, reaction with thionyl chloride, SOCl2. Here C2H5OH, ethyl alcohol. It is refluxed with thionyl chloride in presence of pyridine. Then it gives C2H5Cl, that is ethyl chloride, then SO2 gas is evolved and HCl. This is the ethyl chloride. These are the reactions. In these reactions, see here C2H5OH. In these bonds, this OH group is replaced by one chlorine atom and it gives the ethyl chloride. See here in this way. Okay. In this way, first part of chemical properties of alcohols is completed.